I wasn't planning on getting high at school this day. It just kind of happened. Everything was going good until I locked eyes with my math teacher, and I could tell she knew. So this story takes place in my freshman year in high school, and the day started off as normal, got ready, went to school, and in my first period class, I had science or biology, nothing crazy, just that. Me and my friends hanging out in the back of the class. One of my friends, we'll call him Josh. Josh, he was pretty cool. He was always laid back, didn't really care about school or classes or work. And this dude would constantly come in being stoned. And on this particular day, he had brought a weed pen to school. And this was like after the pandemic, so we all had to wear masks and we can only see our eyes. So what I ended up doing is Josh asked if I wanted to hit his vape. And I was like, hell yeah, why not? I didn't have anything crazy, no test, nothing like that, gym, anything. So being high will make the day go by more smoother. So he hands me his vape pen sneakily, of course, and I asked to go to the restroom. My biology teacher says that's fine. And as I'm in the restroom, I take a couple hits, after a little bit, I'm starting to feel it. I'm feeling really good. And I'm heading back to class and I'm feeling great. No worries at all. Once I sit down, I hand him back his weed pen and everything was going good. A couple minutes go by and I'm zoned the fuck out of class, not paying attention to anything. Teacher asked me to answer a question on the board. He had asked, and I was high, too high to even pay attention. So I honestly told him I didn't know what you was talking about. And then when I said that, he just started getting suspicious of me. But I guess nothing too crazy to detect it. I guess I don't know. He just didn't say anything else after that. And I got paranoid to be honest, but managed it through. So that period ends. That period ends, and I'm coasting through all my classes, not being the center of their attention, not being asked questions to answer whatever they had asked on the board or whatever. And day's going smooth if I be honest. About halfway in near the end, it's starting to wear off. It's been a couple hours. So I go and look for Josh. And I meet up with Josh in the restroom. And I ask Josh, hey Josh, you think I could hit it one more time? It's my last period. I'm just trying to chill, get on the bus, and not even think. Just zone out. And Josh says, alright, I'll let you hit it, but you gotta hit a blinker though. When he said I had to hit a blinker, I was like, nah, I ain't trying to do all of that. And he insisted, I'm not gonna let you hit it if you don't hit a blinker. And for everybody that doesn't know, a blinker is basically when you suck on a vape pen for like about 10, maybe 10, 15 seconds, something around there. And you're sucking on it constantly and it starts to blink the light on there. And usually when you do that, by that time you're fucking coughing up everything out of your lungs. So I hit the blinker, I'm feeling high as fuck. I am stoned, I am fried. I dab up my boy Josh, and we both part our ways. I'm going to my last period. On my last period, it's math, and I have this teacher every day at the very end of school, math. And usually by that time, all the teachers, they're fed up with everything, they're tired, all they want to do is go home. But my math teacher this day, she had other plans. Basically, what ended up happening was my math teacher made us do a quick review of the topic she was talking about that week. And once we got done reviewing, she made us take a quiz, a little 10-question quiz, nothing crazy. And I'm being honest, I wasn't paying attention to her at all. I was in a whole other world. So as she's handing me this quiz, you know, I go through it real quick, just try to guess it to the best that I can. And I get done, couple like 5, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, everybody else is finishing up because it wasn't too hard. And she's coming back around and pick up all of our quizzes. And as she's coming back around, she gets to me and I'm sitting in the corner in the class and we just like lock eyes. I'm looking directly into her eyes and she's looking directly into mine. And the craziest thing I was not expecting to come out of her was that she had asked me, "Ah, I see. You got the munchies." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yes. You hungry? I have some snacks that I could give you." And I was just like dumbfounded. I didn't even know what to say, but in the end, I ended up just saying, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind some snacks right now, to be honest. So this is the crazy part. She goes to back to her desk, grabs a box underneath her desk full of snacks, hands everybody one snack, and as she's coming to me, I'm the one in the corner. I'm last. She hands me one, and then she hands me another one. And she's like, "Here, this is to help with your craving." And I'm shocked, like, this is like the best teacher ever in the world, this is so fucking cool. Like, I thought she was gonna hand me straight to the principal, to the police officer, whatever. Get me expelled from school or something. But no, she was really cool about it, ended up giving me some snacks. I ate them and I enjoyed them real good, honestly. Those were probably the best snacks I've ever had. Or some chips or something. And after that, she didn't bother and is questioning nothing else. I was still pretty surprised by it, honestly. I was expecting a whole lot more for basically getting caught high at school. But no, she was pretty cool about it. Um, After that, I left class, got on my bus, left all relieved nothing did happen, and that was it. Got home, played some games, and that's it. So yeah, guys, moral of the story is please don't ever go to school high or on anything because not all teachers were as cool as my math teacher that year. And I got pretty darn lucky, if I be honest. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate y'all.